Hi everyone! Welcome back and welcome to another live stream brought to you by China Plus and Visit Beijing, and check out what this is behind me. This is called Nantianmen, or the gate to the southern heaven, and we are at the entrance of the Gubei Water Town. But you might be wondering, what is the beautiful sound that I can hear? Let me ask Cherry to move her camera away from my face, and you can see on top of the frozen me know. Let's do a sound check. If you can hear me, let me know yes in the comment section. My name is Lucy and we are live streaming for China Plus and Visit Beijing. I can see all of your comments in real time, so please let me know if you can hear me and if you can see me really well. And if you are already here watching, please let me know if you are really impressed by the beautiful scenery and the amazing sound of the wind chimes. There are thousands and thousands of them tied up on the branches of the tree. So what you can see right now actually is a lake. However, today we are so lucky it is the first snow of 2021 in Beijing. The first snow of 2021 in Beijing. So it looks like it's just a snow field, but actually it is a frozen lake. You can tell by the actual boats staying on top of the rivers. So let me just refresh my screen one more time to see if I can read some of your comments. Kenny is saying welcome back, thank you so much. And Kenny is saying that you can see and hear me well. So welcome everyone. Let's go and have a tour of the famous Beijing Water Town, or Beijing Gubei Water Town. You can also call it Beijing W Town as well. That's a nickname for it. So first of all, we are going inside the Nantianmen, the gate of the southern heaven. This beautiful township was an ancient town in the Ming and Qing dynasty. However, it is not a history relic. Hello, hello. When you are inside, you can hear the echo of my voice. And, ooh, I think I can hear there's a cat somewhere. Wow, I can hear it. I can hear a cat somewhere, but I can't see it so far. I think I will, where's the cat? What? I can't see it. Please, 老师来帮我找一下吧。Where is it? Ah! Cherry, can you see? Oh my goodness, it is so cute. Oh. It must be a very cold day, so if you can hear and see the cat, please let me know. It must be a very cold day, and I was saying that we have an expert behind the camera who is here to show me the beautiful scenery of Beijing Water Town. So let's keep going, and let me invite my expert to come in. And let's go. So let's see where we should go so far. This is an ancient street of the Gubei Water Town. However, all of the houses have already been renovated. It is being renovated to provide some entertainment for the people who are visiting the beautiful water town here today. It is a little bit quiet though. This is actually a place where you can buy some Chinese pancakes. However, I think 你好，你好，招招手。I think it is not 现在不要，等一下来。I think it is not very busy just now because it is already past lunchtime where we are, and we are waiting for some more people to come in so we can have some lunch. And we have Jesse here watching, thank you, and he can hear the sound of the cat. That's amazing. And where we are is the district of Miyun, and this is another shop. Oh, this is actually a clothing shop. You can see this lady right here, which is a wall mural, the painting. This place is called the clothing shop of Beijing. So it looks like an time-honored brand right here. And in this shop, if you go inside, you can buy some Beijing ancient cultural heritage handcraft. But what I'm really impressed by is the actual frame of the outside of the shop. So let's go this way and you can have a quicker look. Ooh, you can see the red tower, and all of the decoration is made with the green and red color. Really nice. So let's see if you have some comments for me, and let me refresh my feed. We have Mr. Lingbu here saying hello to you as well. Please let me know where you're from. And guys, come and have a look. We do have people here buying some pancakes. So let's have a look what the pancake look like. So in here you have an oven, and the pancake, you stick it into the oven. 大姐，请问这个炉子是怎么热的？这个炉子里的是烧的是炭。And I wanted to know how the oven was heated. And the owner told me that the oven is actually heated by coal, which is a quicker way to keep the place warm. And you can see two visitors here in the Gubei Water Town already. I was telling you we don't have a lot of visitors because it's a day of work day. However, we do have people here to visit. Let me see if they're happy to talk to me. 您好，我们是在做一个媒体的直播采访，想问一下，就是您是过来玩的吗？我是这的业主。哦，您是这的业主。这个，然后您觉得这边平时游客多不多？很多是吗？是。谢谢。那我翻译一下。So， 请问您贵姓？姓严。严 ，This is Miss Yan, and she's actually the owner. 哦，会说 hello 吗 ？Hello. She's actually the owner of the clothing shop right here, and she said usually we have a lot of visitors, but it's a really busy day today. 请问这个烧饼您是买了过来热一下是吗？刚刚在这买。就在这买。哦 ，So。She actually bought this pancake here. However, it's too cold now, so she's just heating it up. 那请您就是享受您的煎饼吧，不打扰您了。拜拜，拜拜。So you can see Miss Yan, she's wearing a huge fur jacket, which is a good way for the women in the northern parts of China to keep warm during this time. All right, so let me see if I have more comments here, and see if you have more things to ask about. Is there any of the stores still have its original layout? That's a really good question, Kenny. Ooh, wait, let's have a look at the fan shop. We can get in closer. You can see they have a lot of really exquisite fans. And right here, a wooden carving of little monkey. All very nice and cute. And right here we have an expert, and I will ask him to introduce himself, and I have a lot of questions for him. You guys can say hi to him as well. 老师，请您和我介绍一下自己。
Hello， 大家好，我是古北水镇的工作人员。
请问您姓什么？
王左权。
王左权。So guys, this is Mr. Wang, and you already know how to spell his name. W-A-N-G. You can say hi to Mr. Wang, and he's here to tell us a lot of information about this beautiful ancient water town. 那我们边走边说吧。So let's walk and talk. 王老师，有观众问这个店铺有哪些是保持明清时期原来的那个造型？
像我们待会儿看到的一些手工体验的，都是以前在当地的一些传统的手工艺，然后我们对这些场景做了一些文化内容的植入。
哦，好，谢谢。
很多游客来到这里来，既可以领略到传统文化，然后又可以自己做手工去做。
好，明白了，谢谢。So guys, I'll translate what Mr. Wang said back to you. Actually, the cultural heritage workshops are all of the traditional layout and how the place was before. So when we are going to one of the shops, we can go and have a look. But I'm just really happy to see a lot of the shops with really beautiful red color as well. Like this one is actually a tea shop. You can see this pot. 您帮我举一下，看是不是很重啊？很重是吗？ Wow.
这个之前是本来 来，所以在这可以盛出来的。烫到客人，所以它放到里边去了。这个是可以倒出来的。
谢谢。So this tea shop actually they have actual hot tea in this huge pot. However, they are afraid to when it's too hot, it might be not safe for the visitors. So they have moved the actual hot water teapot inside. So let's see how the cha tang, the tea soup, is made in the beautiful Beijing Gubei Water Town. 老师，这是红枣茶。So this is actually the date tea powder. So the beautiful auntie, she's scooping 2 scoops of red date powder and adding a little bit of sugar, tang, a little bit of sugar, actually a lot of sugar. And then let's see. So she's adding in some water as well. And now let's see what she does with this. 大姐，那个大壶里面是什么？是热水的吗？So inside the big pot, wow, check this out. Ooh. 好漂亮。Inside the big pot, they have boiled hot water. And guys, you can see, before it was just powder, but now it becomes sort of like a jelly texture. And that is why I can imagine it is not called tea, but tea soup, cha tang tea soup. Now she's adding in some crumbles of peanut and some red and green, 谢谢, red and green strips of sugar. And now, wow, and it's really warm for my hand as well. So it's so good. Ooh. I would love to try some, and you can have some raisins on it as well. 好喝。Guys, it's so really warm and also very sweet. 谢谢你大姐，很好喝。Very good. And let me taste it with the crumbles of peanut as well. So it also has a kind of thickness, not thickness, thickness to give you a lot of filling inside your stomach. And I imagine it's a beautiful type of snack for the northern part of China. So I will hold it. 谢谢您大姐，再见。I will hold it and keep going. And we already have a lot of people saying, hello, Mr. Wang. And he's been feeling very encouraged. Hello back to you. Also, another thing is, I thought that, 王老师，这是什么呀？
是蚕丝。我们蚕丝被就是蚕吐的蚕丝，然后最后会就是用来做被子的，这是用蚕吐的。然后最后通过工艺，然后把它做成这种棉花，然后再填充到被子里面。
好，那我说一下。So guys, I was telling you that in the Gubei Water Town, we do have a lot of workshops showcasing ancient Chinese craftsmanship. So this one is actually a silkworm workshop. This is actually before silk was made, the steps before. When you can see the silkworm, it gives out a lot of silk, and first of all, people make the silk this way out from the cocoon, and then it will be woven into a silk type of clothing. If you want to have a look at how silk is made, we don't actually have the full step right here, but we can just quickly take a sneak peek from the outside of this window to see how beautiful silk scarf looks like. You can see on the shelf. Afterwards, the silk coming out of the silkworm can become beautiful silk scarves, and they have this one right here as well. And do you think I should go inside? If you want to go inside, you can say yes in the comment section and we'll take you inside. Oh, tea shop, said Jessie. You must really enjoy it. 王老师能不能帮我拿一下这个？谢谢。So let's go inside. Wow. 您好。So guys, I was telling you that before why I wasn't wearing a mask is because I am doing the hosting today, and I wanted to take out the mask to show you how excited I am. However, if you do work or if you do come and stay in the Gubei Water Town, you do need to have your mask on for COVID prevention. And you can see this is how the silk 蚕丝被是吗？ silk blanket is made. First of all, you have the silk coming out from the cocoon, and then you need to sort of make it bounce like this in a very traditional type of machine, and then all of the inside of the blanket will go into the actual cover to make a beautiful and warm silk blanket. And also you have a lot of beautiful scarf to try out and some silk covered fans. And on top of the silk covered fans, you have all embroidery made to make it even more pretty. One of these fan is 398 Chinese yuan, which comes out to about $80 in US, and I think it's quite a good price for an exquisitely made handcraft. 老师，我看一下您这个扇子啊。So I wanted to take this one out to show you because just before we saw a beautiful cat hidden under the fence of Gubei Water Town, and they have a cat fan in here. It looks so vivid, and the cat even has 2 different colored eyeballs. So very nice indeed. Let me put this one back. I think this would be an amazing Chinese New Year gift. So speaking of Chinese New Year, that is the reason why we've taken you to the trip today in the Gubei Water Town. Chinese New Year this year will be the year of ox, and the date will be February 12th is the year of the Chinese New Year. 谢谢你. The year of Chinese New Year. So it's only just a few weeks away. Let me ask you, have you heard of the Chinese New Year? Have you tried different ways to celebrate it with your Chinese friends, or maybe going to the Chinese Chinatown in your nearby area? And have you celebrated it before? Let's have a look. Over here we have yu, a lot of fishes hanging down on the tree. So you can tell already that this restaurant behind the trees is a roast fish restaurant or a barbecue fish restaurant. However, we are not going to have lunch just yet because I want to show you a lot of different things as well. We have 2 big drums right here, and in here it looks like a music box shop. So you can see the Gubei Water Town is combining ancient Chinese tradition with international gifting habit as well. This dog one is looking really nice, and the year of ox is coming up. So if you have a music box with an ox, that will be very nice as well. So let me quickly refresh and see if we have any comments. Yes, I enjoy tea of all kinds. Thank you. The silk blankets must feel so good. Thank you so much, Kenny and Jessie. This one was the one that we have visited before, the Hawthorn season. So guys, 这个也可以进去看一下吗，老师？好，那您带路，谢谢。So Mr. Wang is taking us inside the Hawthorn shop as well. So let's keep going. 北京糖葫芦。你好，你好. So this is the Beijing 糖葫芦 shop, or the Chinese stick candy. You can take a closer look at one of them. Do you guys remember just now in the Simatai Great Wall, I pointed out some hawthorn trees on the hilltop of the Simatai Great Wall, and actually these hawthorn fruits are used to make the Beijing stick candy, and you can see the single hawthorn fruit in this box. And I'm sorry about my nose, it's been a little bit cold here. So you can see they've taken out the pit from the hawthorn fruit, and then they've coated it with sugar. And you can buy them in a box like this, or you can, oh, this one is really good. Any of the hawthorn fruit is very full and rounded, means a good hawthorn season. You can use you can buy this, or you can buy a stick over there like this. And usually they're stuffed with walnut or red date paste. All those ones looks very good. I imagine this one, oh, and they have strawberry on top of it as well. So they have innovated. I imagine these ones can be a very good gift for Chinese New Year as well, because they're red and it looks like lanterns. Very nice too. 谢谢. So let's come and keep going and see if we have more different things to see. However, I do have a question before we step into another shop for Mr. Wang. I wanted to ask for Mr. Wang, how is this beautiful place getting ready for Chinese New Year? 请问这边他为我们今年的春节做了哪些准备呢？
首先是今年也是受疫情的影响嘛，本来我们线下有很多庙会的活动，但是现在呢，基本一些大型的活动就取消了，但是还保留了一些冰上的运动，也是为了响应我们2022年的那个冬奥会，
明白。
然后可以有一些冰上项目可以玩，也可以爬长城，可以做手工。
好，谢谢。那我和观众说一下。So Mr. Wang was saying that very sadly, because of the pandemic, before the Gubei Water Town has prepared a lot of temple fairs for everybody to come and have a good time. It's just like Christmas fair where you're from. However, because of COVID, the temple fairs has been cancelled. However, to be in response of the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, they have prepared a lot of winter sports for us to enjoy. So maybe during our trip, we can see some winter sports. So let's keep going. Once again, let me tell you that wow, check out this area. It's so pretty with some ice sculpture over there as well. And let's go into the lantern shop, which is that one right here. And I was saying to you that the year of ox is coming up. So let's see if we can make an ox lantern. Whoa! I can't believe that I forgot this huge lantern right here. It's even taller than me, and I'm also wearing red. It feels like I'm camouflaged with this lantern. Cherry, let's go into a lantern shop. Ooh, 您好. So guys, back in the days before, when people have invented electricity, the people in China invented beautiful lanterns like this to light up their homes and their public areas. And you can see in here they have so many different types of lanterns. So you have a lantern that looks like an airplane, a rabbit, and mandarin ducks, goldfish, and even a tiger one. This one would be amazing for me because I was born in the year of tiger, and this one would be a good lantern for me. And also, of course, some traditional types. So anyone in the comment section would love to go and try how to make a lantern. Now it's time to follow us. All of this is the Chinese zodiac lanterns as well. Alright, so let's keep going and see if I have missed any of your comments. We have... Oh, and also a reminder to please like and share this live stream as much as you can. Brought to you in combination by China Plus and by Visit Beijing. And talking about Visit Beijing, when you have a chance, come and visit Beijing. Whoa, a dragon! The sign says, please don't touch it and be careful. And this is such a nice dragon made like a lantern as well. Ooh. If it was me, I would go underneath this way. However, no, let's be safe. And you can see the eyes of the dragon. And the sun is shining right through. Beautiful scenery indeed. We have Kevin here saying hello. And we have Jessie said, I hope they're not frozen due to the chilly weather. Hopefully not. Kenny said, every year I got to celebrate Chinese New Year. Yes, totally. Every year, Chinese New Year is the most important festival in the Chinese people's calendar. And the Chinese New Year is on different date every year because of the lunar calendar that the ancient Chinese people follow. So let's come in and see how we can make a lantern together. 您好，师傅. Wow, so this looks like, let's have a look. From here to here, this looks like a Chinese lantern workshop. All of the lanterns are looking so very pretty. And in here, you can see procedure of lantern production, types of lanterns. So this is a workshop where you can learn to make some lanterns. I can see some very interesting sort of structure made, I think, with bamboo right here. So why is it looking like this? and let's go and have a look. 您好，老师，请问您贵姓？
我姓冯。
Feng. So this is Mr. Feng, F-E-N-G. Mr. Feng is how you can spell his name, and looks like he is a master of making lanterns. And let's see what he has to show us. 冯老师，请您往前来一步。请问您现在做的是什么呀？
做的就是这种原纸灯。
哦。
这种是这里面的架子，然后外边就是说这种纸，这个面可以自己设计这个就是灯笼这个外面。您自己画好了以后，然后就把它糊在。
您给我们比划一下是。
糊在这上。
哦。
然后这个灯没拴好呢，要拴好了调过来，可以打开，就是这样。
哦，谢谢。So he was saying that the inside structure, you can design it by yourself, and on here is a piece of paper where you can draw some patterns on the paper, and then you can use the paper to wrap around the structure to make your own lantern. So I want you guys to now please ignite your imagination and let me know how you can make a lantern, what type of things you want to draw on it. And I want to get a suggestion. I think you can sit over here to do a lantern very very quickly.
就是也可以画个画，也可以说就是这个面上也可以写个字啊。一般他们团队都写个什么公司的 logo 什么的，是上下写。
So just now in the snow we said Happy New Year. However, here we do have actual pens to write Happy New Year. Let me see if we have a dark color. Maybe this one, a dark color. 谢谢。So happy, please excuse my handwriting. This is what I wanted to write. Happy New Year. And Happy New Year. But this is the Chinese character Niu, which also means ox, but it also sounds like the English word new. So in China, this year is the year of ox. So that's why we write Happy New Year like this. So we are saying Happy New Year from China Plus. We're saying the S is wrong. Okay, please. Yay! From China Plus and from the, oh my god, my spelling. Visit Beijing. Yay! So Happy New Year from China Plus and visit Beijing. And I've already written it this way. So next, I think you can just wrap around it to make my lantern. 谢谢。Oh, so he would use the sticky tape to actually stick around the bamboo structure, and also then this actually 我们回来找您吧，做好了以后 actually we can now go and tour the other places and come back to find Miss Feng when he finishes it. And here it says the origin of the lantern is something I wanted to ask him when we come back. Alright guys, let's come back to this place later on. So please remember till the end of the live stream. And 冯老师您今天先糊吧，然后我们做完以后再回来找您。
很快这个。
好的。So now let's see which way we should go, because this is such an amazing place and I'm feeling a little bit lost because of all of the things that we can see. So now we go this way. 谢谢。Woo! We go this way, and afterwards we can come back and pick up our beautiful China Plus and visit Beijing. Happy New Year. What do you call it? Lantern. But right here you can see another 2-story wall, and I think we are heading this way now. Oh yay! We're heading this way now, and we have Jessie said hi Miss Feng, and Kevin is saying some greeting words to us. Thank you so much. And let me see if I have some more questions for Mr. Wang right here. So I was going to ask, 就是新年期间做了什么准备？防疫方面，对。But before that, let's check out this beautiful frozen river. Back in the days, because the temple fair being cancelled, so right now we just have a type of ice and snow spots. 就是我们的冰雪运动不是在这条河上，对吗？
对，在前面。
So the ice and wind spots are actually in the river beforehand in front of us, and I wonder whether we get to see it today. However, the stuff I want to ask is, what have we gotten ready for the Chinese New Year? And if you come to visit Beijing and Water Town, what can you be expecting to see? 就是如果我们游客来古北水镇过年的话，他们有什么娱乐项目吗？
像刚才提到的，第一个是冰上运动，第二个就是可以在民宿的家里可以包饺子，结春联。
哇哦！
第二天新年的第一天可以去爬长城，祈福。
那太好了，说的我都想来了。So Mr. Wang was saying that they've got a lot of beautiful things in store for us. First of all, in the northern part of China, making dumpling from scratch and eating dumplings is customary for the first day for the new year. So you can go to the nearby locals' homes to go and make some handmade dumplings to eat. And then that's for New Year's Eve banquet, which the Chinese people think very important of. And also the other thing is, on the first day of the Chinese New Year, you can go and climb the Simatai Great Wall, which we just visited. Now let's go up this way and see what they have for us. So this looks like a dye house. Inside, if I was correct, I think we can see some beautiful fabric. So first of all, we have to go through this part very carefully. Wow. And check out this beautiful courtyard full of the courtyard. All of the houses are made in a combination of bricks and wooden houses. And this looks like a four-cornered courtyard, which is a traditional Beijing style. And for me, I usually step over with my right hand. Wow! Let's go! We are almost there. Wow! It is so pretty, everyone. This is such an amazing place to play the game hide and seek. So Cherry, are you ready? Let's play hide and seek. Bye bye. Wow, Cherry found me. Good job, Cherry. So this is such a beautiful place that I think is a wonderful place where you can film a movie. It looks like a movie set. And Cherry, let's look up. So if you look up, it's even more beautiful. I think a beautiful shot would be going through the beautiful fabrics hanging down from the top, and then we can look up and down. When you look up, it is the beautiful blue, clean Beijing sky. And then when you look down, it's the ancient way of dyeing fabric. And when the wind comes, wow, check this out, Cherry. When the wind comes, it becomes even more beautiful. This type of tie-dye is the sort of northern Chinese style, because this pattern looks very loud and very noisy, very colorful, all of the four contrasting colors together. I think this would be the northern style in China, but if you look this way, this is even more historical, because in this part, the fabric and the dyeing method looks different. It looks like the blue sort of dyeing method. And if you go inside, wow, it's like traveling back in time. Okay, now I think it is time for us to go upstairs to see if we can get a bird's eye view to check out the beautiful fabric from another angle. So I'm going to turn around to give Cherry some more room, and let's go this way. And you can see all of this beautiful tying. We have more upstairs as well. And let me see if I have missed any of your comments. Your handwriting is good. Thank you for your encouragement. I know it's not the best. How can we make some dumplings? If you travel to Beijing, if you visit Beijing and come to the Gubei Water Town, you can join some locals to make some dumplings by hand. And I can see behind Mr. Wang, we have some fruit hanging down from the ceiling of the rooftop, also looking very nice too. The thing I love in Beijing when we go for a hike or going for a park visit is you can always see different type of interesting wild fruits. So this is the Yongshun dyeing house, and I want to show you right here is the mountaintop of the Miyun district, and over here was the Great Wall that we just visited. If you can see a small section, and over here if you come this way you can see a bird's eye view of the beautiful township and the beautiful house of fabrics. This is a place you can definitely take a lot of nice photos with. And now let's go in, because I have always been interested in learning how tie-dye works. And now I think we finally have a chance. So let's go in. Whoa, it's really warm in here. Oh, everyone, watch out, Cherry. And 您好，老师. So looks like this beautiful lady is going to show us how to dye something in this beautiful pattern. I can't wait to learn it. This is only the part of the fabric. Oh, and it's still really wet. When I touch it, it's still wet. So I imagine when you dry it, you can make it into this type of t-shirt, or you can make it into a scarf as well. So like my scarf, although my scarf is not a tie-dye scarf. So let me go this way to join our beautiful master. And I want her to first introduce herself. 请您自我介绍一下，叫什么名字可以吗？
我是吗？
对。
我叫郭丽，是永顺染坊的，就是体验的老师。
谢谢您。So this is Guo Li, Miss Guo G-U-O is how you can spell her name, Miss Guo, and she is the teacher in the Yongshun Fabric House. So let's come this way, and 您可以跟我们说一下，今天我们可以体验什么吗？
咱们体验是扎染。扎染的话，它是有很多种方法的。就是顾名思义。就是咱们可以用各种的方法给它捆到一个图案。哦。怎么捆的出的图案都是不一样的。
哦，您能给我们现场捆一个吗？
可以啊。
So, 我先解释一下。So right now you can see different types of fabric. This is a sort of scarf and rectangle fabric, and they would tie it up like this. So that is why it's called 扎染 tie-dye, tied up and then dye it. 您给我们现场那个。
咱们先示范一下这种云染的。就像这种的，就是咱们是给它随意的捆到一块儿的。
So this way, for this one, you just tie it with no special plan. So this is a normal fabric. And then you sort of grab it anywhere you like to make it into a bunch, a tight bunch. And then you use some hair tie to secure it this way. 2 hair tie, one from up and down, one from left and right. And now it becomes like a ball of fabric.
这个就是捆扎完了。然后咱们去里边缸里边去染色。染完颜色就是这种。
哦。
都是这个比较自然一点的。
And afterwards, when you get this ball of fabric to go inside into the dyeing, 现在里面有染料吗？
有。
看一下吧。The dye, then it will come out to become this particular beautiful shape, and it looks quite like a hippo type of. 试一下吧，如果可以的话。Yeah, we can get a try. Whoa. So inside here, before you tie it, you need to wear your gloves to prevent your hands from being soaked into the dye. 请问染料是用什么做的？ I wanted to ask, how is the dye made of?
蓝色的靛蓝染料是我们的板蓝根这种植物发酵的。
So Miss Guo was telling me that the actual dye is made with some herbs that is used in traditional Chinese medicine too. 这个步骤是先洗一下的。
先把布给它打湿。
So first of all, you need to soak the fabric to be fully wet.
好了，然后咱们去缸那边去
好的。
就可以了。
And then she works this way to a whole container.
直接放到缸里边，给它浸泡过来，然后
So you need to soak it.
轻轻地给它捏几下。
And then you need to press it a few times. We have Messica Garcia here watching. Thank you so much. And for all the newcomers, we are now looking at the traditional way of dyeing a fabric in China. 为什么这个是蓝色的染料？还有能有其他颜色吗？
咱们也有苏木，就是煮完了的话是红颜色。
Because 我说一下 because of the original color of the herb, when this type of herb is used to dye fabric, it's usually a blue color. That is why you can see a lot of ancient clothes is made of the sort of blue color. However, if you use those type of different herbs like this one 栀子 or this one 苏木, then you boil them to make it into a type of dye. The color will be red rather than blue.
好了，这个染完的颜色它是一个青色，你看，
So
是一个青色。青出于蓝，而胜于蓝就是从这儿来的。一会儿氧化完了之后就变成蓝色了。
谢谢。So after you soak it a few minutes, it comes out to become sort of a greenish color. And then if you dry it under the sun for 要那个氧化多长时间？很快。
一边洗的就一边氧化。你看，咱们去冲水，把这边冲完了就变成蓝色。
So afterwards, you clean it out from water. And back in the days, you can see people cleaning the dyed fabric next to a riverside. However, in modern days, we can use the tap water as well. Wow, 就变蓝了. So when you keep washing it, the color, when it meets with oxygen, it will turn slowly and actually quickly from green into blue. And that is why we have the Chinese phrase 青出于蓝胜于蓝, means the color blue comes out from the color green, but it's better than the color green. And it's a literal translation. When you translate it figuratively, it means something comes out of the origin but becomes better and surpassed its actual origin. And you can see a lot of beautiful culture inside a simple dyeing method. 那现在解下来是吗？哇！3、2、1 3、2、1。哦，好漂亮！我过去。Wow, it looks so nice. And let me help you. 我帮你把这个打开。Wow， 像天空的颜色。It looks so nice, everyone. And it looks like clouds on top, in front of the blue sky. 好漂亮。云染。
这种方法就叫云染。
It is very nice, and we have another name for this type of method called cloud dyeing. 云染, very beautiful. So this is the type called 扎染. However, there's a difference between this and this. 就是扎染是这样，然后如果我们想染一个花的花是怎么样染的呢？
如果说想要具体的图案，就是可以把你想要的图案给它画出来，然后咱们用针线给它缝起来，然后就会出来这个想要的这个图案的。
那我说一下 ，So if you actually wanted to dye a flower or some lucky symbol, a pattern like this one on your fabric, then you need to draw the pattern and then you have to sew the pattern on the fabric before you dye it. So that's very good. 谢谢您。那我们现在出去看看还有什么其他的。Thank you so much, and this looks so amazing. 我可以拿这个当纪念品吗？不可以，好吧？没事没事 ，It's okay. So let's go out and see if we have more different things to see. So that one was made when we are here. And over there, we have some other things that looks amazing. So I imagine that this one was, 请问这个就是提前画上来的是吗？还是扎出来的？
这种就是画的图案。
So this.
用针线缝的。
So this is a good example of how if you want to do a pattern, you need to pre-draw it as well. So that is so good. And we have Marco here, Marco Herendas. I hope that I spelled your name correctly, saying that I love China. Thank you so much for loving China. And we are now in the Gubei Water Town in the northeast Miyun district of Beijing. And I hope that you also can love this beautiful town. So now let's come out and let's say bye to Miss Guo. 郭老师再见，谢谢。Say bye to Miss Guo, and we are going this way. We have more different beautiful things to show us, and let's keep going. After we checked out the beautiful fabric right here, I want to take another look. It's just so beautiful, like a movie scene. After we check out this way, we are headed downstairs and we have more really important things in store to show you. I wanted to find out, be careful, Cherry. I wanted to find out when we come downstairs from Mr. Wang, when was this whole Beijing Water Town resort set up? When did it open to the public? And has it been a very nice weekend getaway for the people in Beijing? 王老师想问您，这个古北水镇是什么时候建好的？
是2010年开始建设，2014年对外开放。
So the Gubei Water Town was built from the year 2010, and it finished building in 4 years. So 2014, it started to open to the public. And I wanted to ask Mr. Wang if there is a lot of foreigners or international visitors who have visited the Beijing Water Town. 请问咱们水镇接待很多国外的游客吗？
对，开业到现在接近将近有30-40万。
30-40万 Wow. So let's see if we are going this way or this way. I think we are going this way. So let's keep going. And Mr. Wang was saying that 30-40万是吧？ So since it's opening up, so about from 14 to 26 years, in just 6 to 7 years, it has already welcomed 3 to 400,000 international visitors, and that is quite amazing. And I wanted to ask, what is the favorite type of activity that international visitors to the Gubei Water Town actually enjoys? 请问王老师，咱们那个国外游客来古北水镇的时候，他们比较喜欢玩哪些东西，你知道吗？
首先，外国游客特别喜欢长城因为司马台长城比较特殊的一点，它以前是野长城而且是中国最险的长城，最险峻。很多外国人都以就是征服最困难的事情，
对，
会引以为傲。他们特别喜欢爬最险的司马台长城。
好，我说一下先。So first of all, the most thing that the international visitors enjoy a lot is to climb the Simatai Water Town after they have a stay in this resort, because the Simatai Great Wall was actually a wild part of the Great Wall, not open to the visitors, and it is one of the most sort of hard to climb Great Wall in China. So a lot of international visitors find the pride to do it as an activity. So right now, I think we are in front of another DIY shop, which is the Chinese puppet made with leather. So let's go in, and then we will continue our discussion with Mr. Wang about what foreigners enjoy in Gubei Water Town. So let's head up this way. 谢谢. Thank you. Wow, Cherry, it's so nice. 你好，我先看一下这边。Oh, it's so cute. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at these two babies kissing each other. Oh, and right here you have the 12 oh, watch out, the 12 zodiac as well. So the year coming up will be the year of ox. And then I told you that I was born in the year of tiger. And Leah was born in the year of the dog. Cherry, which year? Also the dog. And you have bigger ones like this. Very nice, beautiful pattern. 我可以拿起来看一下吗? Beautiful pattern. This is the Chinese. I think I'm wondering whether it's the Chinese national flower, the peony flower with the lotus flower right here. And in here you have a stand, so you can stand it up like this. A really good decoration to take home or put in your office. I am quite amazed to buy one. But how are these things, the beautiful fabric or the beautiful paper made? I think these people right here can give us the answer. 老师，您可以给我们看一下这些漂亮的东西是怎么做的吗？
就是展示一下。
哎，好。
就像这种的。
哦。
它这种都是最早是画样子。画完样子以后，像这种的，就是画完样子以后，照着这样子剪。哦，这种就是连里边白的都剪掉，然后下边最后再剪外边，先剪里边。哦，都是这么做。谢谢您。
老师您贵姓？
我姓潘。
潘。So this is Mr. Pan, P-A-N. You have a lot of Chinese names to learn today. 您这样拿起来给我们展对。So Mr. Pan was telling me that if you was to make an ox cutout with paper, first of all you need to cut out all of the hollow parts. So you need to first draw it. After you finish drawing it, cut out the patterns on the tummy of the ox, and then
这个剪完了以后
就变成这样了。
对，这种的就是剪出来的。
After you finish cutting, it will come out to be this way. 有可以试一下吗？
可以。
So I was asking him whether I can have a try, and I don't know whether I can succeed. However, when you are waiting for Mr. Pan to get his scissors, 您剪吧，谢谢。You can see how he is cutting one out. So let me move this way. So you can see this is a very sharp type of scissors. And when he's cutting, I want you to ask him to tell us the origin of this type of art. 请问咱们剪纸有没有一个说法是怎么发明的？有没有一个故事什么？
这剪纸就是最早的时候是在南北朝的时候它就有了，就是有纸的时候它就有这个了。
哦，so
就是在春节的时候，每家不都是自己就为了喜庆都贴这种。
对。So Mr. Pan, 我说一下。So Mr. Pan was saying that actually the art of paper cutting came out when the Chinese people invented paper thousands of years back, and it is especially welcomed during the Chinese New Year when people needed, back in the days, some decoration for their windows or for the house. 那您是什么时候开始学剪纸的？ When did you learn how to make the paper cutting?
也就学了5-6年吧。
So Mr. Pan has learned it for 5 and 6 years. 平时这边是什么样的图案卖的最好？
这种就是生肖的，还有这些福字的吉祥图案花鸟的。
行，我说一下。So Mr. Pan was saying that usually for his shop, the zodiac sign is the best seller. And also, one of the other bestseller is the flower pattern as well. So you can just keep cutting and keep cutting. We have Kenny asking, does any of the people have their own hot springs? And saying hi to Mr. Pan. So with the hot spring question, I will ask when Mr. Wang comes back.
就是这剪纸分为彩色和单色。
Mr. Pan was saying that the paper cutting art has different colors. It can have like a single colored one or multi-colored one. 来，潘老师，我来试着剪一个吧。So now after
您从这儿插进剪子以后，沿着
好嘞，
这边剪就行。
谢谢。After Mr. Pan cut it out so many of them, I wanted to try my hands on one because I think it wouldn't be too hard with the very sharp type of
你看这种的就属于是彩色的，彩色它也是剪是一样，但是它用的是白宣纸，就是剪完以后白宣纸剪完以后，然后再拿那个水彩，就是使毛笔水彩往上涂。
好 so he was saying that for this you need to first cut out the shape and then you use Chinese paintbrush to brush on the color. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 legs of the ox is already done, and I need to be very good to make the last one. I think the hardest part is to stick your scissor in and make a hole, and you can cut around it.
这种它就是属于是多层的，它这种是4层的。
哦，
它颜色不一样，都是一层一层剪完以后上完色再粘在一起，它属于4层剪纸。
谢谢。So this one has 4 different layers, and this one that we started to make is a simple one which only has one type of layer. And you can see I made a mistake here. I didn't cut through it, so that's why it's not as good as the one Mr. Pan was making. So and you can see this.
这种就是单层的，它也是
This one is a single layered one, but it's also see-through and it's a colored one as well. It looks so exquisite. 那您这个里面花最长时间的一幅是哪一个？ I wanted to ask which one did he spend the longest time to make?
这幅就是得20多天。
Oh, so this one he said took him more than 20 days to make it, so he used a lot of time.
它这个也是一张纸，也是白宣纸，剪完以后再上色。
So this is only one single piece of paper, so you can't mess it up. You can imagine if you mess up one little part, you have to just make it all over again. 请问这里是剪纸，还有什么东西是可以展示的？是有皮影吗？还是？
皮影它那边没开着。
是在那，没事。
也可以给你弄一下。
So all of this 没事。All of this is also 这都是一层的哈 ，single colored, single layered one, really nice.
这种的，这也是一层的，这是24孝符。
啊。
24孝的故事。
So this one on the outside is actually a symbol of luck, 福 in Mandarin, but inside you can see it's like a comic book. A lot of stories are cut out inside to show how the Chinese people are paying respect to their elders. And follow me, you can come inside. Any of the paper cuts sold overseas? Good question. 潘老师，有观众问说，有没有这些外国游客过来的时候，他们有没有买很多剪纸的？
也有。
他们
我朋友特别喜欢这种东西。
So Mr. Pan is saying that yes.
你看现在看那个长城那个，它这种就是剪纸的一个创新。它就是剪纸跟水墨画结合的，它是剪完以后又往上画。
So this is paper cutting in combination with Chinese traditional painting. And Mr. Pan was saying that, yes, a lot of the international visitors do like to come here and have a look. So let's go this way. And I was wondering what is the best or the most favorite of you guys. If I was to choose one, I think I would go away from the words because I like colors, and I think it has to be between these two. Cherry, which one is your favorite? This one or this one? This one, same. My favorite one is also this one, the fish with the lotus flower and the beautiful lucky clouds, and the whole thing is sort of like a round color, round shape, and round is like uniting, unity, very good as well. 这一幅要多少钱？
这幅是
70. So this one is 70 yuan. 70 yuan. And if you count it in US dollars, it's less than 10 US dollars. Very affordable as well. So very happy to see all of this. So now let's say bye to Mr. Pan and thank you so much. 谢谢您，再见。谢谢您给我们介绍这些。Thank you so much for introducing the ancient art of Chinese paper cutting to us. And now let's see if we have more things that we can see. 谢谢。So now we are headed, 王老师 headed this way. 别丢下我们。知道。So now we're headed this way, and I wanted to say that there's something else that I really love as well, which is the plantation in the Gubei Water Town. You can see any of the walls, they have these trees going upwards, and all of the vines that is growing on the walls. And I can imagine that in summer and springtime, it has to be very beautiful. So which begs the question, which is the best time to come and visit Gubei Water Town? Let's ask Mr. Wang about it. 请问哪个季节是最好的来这玩的季节？
夏天和秋天来是最好的。夏天的话，我们看到的这种藤蔓都是绿色的爬山虎。秋天的话，整个的叶子从绿色都会全部变成红色。
So Mr. Wang was saying that summertime and autumn time is the best seasons to visit Gubei Water Town because in summer, you can see all of the walls covered by green leaves. And in autumn time, you can see all of the leaves turning into beautiful maple tree, gold and red color, and it's making the whole town changing the different shade. So talking about different type of shade and different type of color, and the best season to come and visit this place. Watch out, Cherry, let's walk a bit slowly. I wanted to also ask another question, which is whether they have some pictures to show us, and also how is the transportation to come if you stay in the center part of Beijing? 那请问如果有游客来，他们住在北京市中心的话，怎么样是最好的一个方式来到我们古北水镇？
有两种方式，第一种就是从北京市区直接自驾过来，1个半小时。然后第二种方式呢，是从市区有直达古北水镇的直通车。直通车。对，也是1个半小时左右。直接到古北水镇的景区门口。
太好了。So there are two ways if you stay in the center of Beijing and wanting to come and visit the Gubei Water Town. The first one is you can catch a bus, a special shuttle bus. Ooh, beautiful top. This is a nice statue as well. 金玉满堂. Lots of gold and lots of fish and full house. So Mr. Wang was saying that you can take a shuttle bus, which is about 1.5 hours from the center of Beijing, or you can do a self-driving trip, also about 1.5 hours to the Gubei Water Town. And I wanted to ask, how much does the shuttle bus cost, and how often is the shuttle bus? 请问那个就是公交车是多久一班？然后大概一次多少钱过来的话？
从早上9点一趟，12点一趟，下午3点。
9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
对，然后票价的话是48块钱。
So 48 yuan per person, which is really quite affordable. But Cherry, check this out. This is a huge goldfish lantern. No, not lantern, kite that I was told. Oh, this is so big. And it looks like angel wings. Hi, I'm an angel. Woo! So now we can go inside and we can make some Chinese lanterns. And this is another workshop. Usually it takes you 50 yuan, but today we can try it for free. So you can see it says wear a mask. So usually you should be 您好, you should be wearing a mask here indeed. And you can see these are such beautiful kites on the sky, on the rooftop with the clouds. an amazing time to come and visit. So I was thinking that you have to go this way. So you go this way. 谢谢. And this is a photo that shows you the sort of back in the days how people in Beijing are enjoying the time when they are flying a kite. And it shows you that this is actually an activity that the Chinese people have enjoyed for thousands of years. Fly a kite, let's come and fly a kite. So now let's go into the kite workshop, which is this one right here. I was wondering whether we have, someone to show us today. But, I think this is Sha Yan. Very nice. And let me see if we have someone who can tell us a little bit about this type of kite. And wow, that's really nice. And you can have 2 of them right here. And I wanted to ask, 老师您好，请问您姓什么？姓王 ，so 您过来一下吧。So this is Miss Wang right here. 您看一下镜头。This is Miss Wang right here, and today she can tell us a little bit of the kite making. 请问I wanted to ask how you color it up. 请问这个是要涂色还是不涂色？
这是涂色的，这是我们的最传统的北京沙燕。
So this is the traditional Beijing sparrow kite, the very traditional local Beijing type of kite, and you do have to color it in. 请问您知道怎么样涂色吗？
知道。你看这个，咱这沙燕
给我们展示一下。
是骨架，然后我们涂色一般都是用水粉。
那看一下。So on the back is actually the scaffolding of the Beijing sparrow kite, and in the front is actually the pattern, and it's made with the Beijing the Chinese rice paper. 请问你可以给我们展示一下，稍微涂一个地方吗？ So you use the pen brush, soak it in water, and you pick a color that you like. And you have to do it slowly and very slowly. King Wong has a question. Can we drive in China with a Canadian license? Actually, I think you can drive in China, but you need to get your license registered with the local authority. And I'm sure online there has to be some explanation about it. So you can go online and check it out. So 这是桃子是吗？ So in here, the sparrow is holding some lucky peach, and the peach is colored in the color pink. Wow, 好漂亮。And you do it slowly and slowly. Very nice. 那请问这个中间是？
这个是一个蝙蝠。
是一个蝙蝠。Very nice. So this is actually something very different. So in China, the bats is actually a very lucky symbol. It's just like for us, dragons are very lucky. However, in the Western culture, it might not be. However, bats or dragons are both very lucky in the Chinese culture, and they have a similar tone or a similar sort of sound to the lucky symbol as well. So let me see if I can color one up. First of all, take a little bit of water and then get a little bit of pink color, and then so guys, this is very meditative, and you can't actually do it in a rush. And I'm trying to do it quickly because I am aware of time. So this is the one I finished, but I really like the one that the lady just now was doing, because she did the kite in a better way. And her peach is looking better as well. So guys, remember, this is the traditional Beijing sparrow kite. is not just a bird, but has a lot of lucky symbol on it. Other than the sparrow, you can make a Hello Kitty kite, you can make a Monkey King kite, you can make a tiger kite, a rabbit, or a butterfly kite as well, which is also very traditional. And also you can make a beautiful fish, goldfish kite. And now let's keep going and step outside. 谢谢. Bye bye. So let's say bye to our beautiful teacher. Bye bye. Bye bye right here. And we can go outside to close this live stream. Today we have showed you a very special day. First of all, we toured on the beautiful Simatai Great Wall, which is one of the most famous Great Wall of China. And in this live stream that we're in right now, we have taken you to a trip of the Beijing Gubei Water Town and telling us about some really nice type of tradition and giving you some tips of how you can come and visit. And now I want to ask Mr. Wang to give you guys some New Year wish. 王老师，我们结束之前能不能给观众一个新年的祝福？
可以。那祝大家在新的一年里能够身体健康，这个是当下最重要的事情。
对，谢谢您，非常好的祝福。So Mr. Wang said he only has one very important wish for everyone for this new year, which is stay healthy and stay warm, stay happy. Is the two things I added, but he just said stay healthy. So my wish for you for the upcoming Chinese New Year is also to stay healthy and remember to clean your hands, wash your hands all the time, wear a mask if you go into a crowded area, and also remember to watch our live stream, especially the ones that we are doing in combination with other friends or partners, because they give you a different flavor of China and Beijing and tell you how you can visit right here. So on top of the lake this way, this is where I wanted to close our live stream. Maybe we can close it up. 我们和观众在桥顶上说再见吧。On top of the beautiful bridge. So you can see this place you can spend the whole day, and then the next day you can go to the Simatai Great Wall. So the Great Wall I think is that direction, and on here you can see, wow, what is it back there? It's so nice. That is the ice waterfall, everyone. Ice waterfall, I hope you can see. So sad that we can't get closer, but that is amazing as well. It is waterfall, but now it's all sort of frozen because of the cold weather in Beijing. So 王老师，我们一起说再见吧。So right here, I have Mr. Wang, and behind the camera is Cherry. Please remember to like and share this live stream. My name is Lucy, and welcome to Beijing. Welcome to China. Have a very blessed day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.